What's up, guys? It's Jeremy. Today I'm extremely excited to be able to unbox for you the Asus Zenfone 2. Now when this bad boy came out, I was very shocked to see the price tag of only $199 for the base model that I got. You get tons of phone for not a whole lot of money. Now the $199 and the $299 model vary much differently than just the storage size. The $299 model actually comes with more RAM, a better processor, a quick charging cable, and comes in many more colors. So before you choose to save the $100, really think over all the different benefits. I'm kind of regretting my decision of getting the cheaper model, but I did want to get it just to test the overall hardware, and so far I really like the device. So getting back to the unboxing, it comes with a quick start guide, which I wish I would have read beforehand, because it is important to note that this device has a micro SIM card. I currently use the Nexus 6 as my daily driver, and it has a nano SIM. So when you try to put it in the Zenfone, it goes in, but it doesn't click, and it's kind of hard to get out. So anyway, in the box, as you saw, very simple, just paperwork, the phone itself, the regular charger with the micro USB cable. Like I said before, if you get the $299 model, I believe it does come with the quick charging power brick. This one is just a regular. And on the front of the phone itself, it says it has a 13 megapixel camera, bigger while smaller display, which isn't true. The phone's still pretty big. It's a 64-bit processor powered by Intel and Asus UI, which, being a Nexus fan, kind of wish they just went the, plain lollipop route. But we'll see how I like that. Now the device itself carries a few design cues from some other flagship devices. The back of it has the LG G3, G4 look, and the curve and the color almost reminds me of the HTC One M8, M9 line. Now when you compare it to my Nexus 6, the size doesn't look much bigger actually, or much smaller actually. But with the combined weight and the width of the device, it feels a lot smaller in the hand. The Nexus 6 is actually kind of uncomfortable for me to hold after long periods of time, and the Asus Phone 2 is kind of like a breath of fresh air. Just because, it's made out of plastic, that may not be a bad thing. The lightweight material is very nice. Now let's turn it on, get it booted up, and go through the setup. And this does come with 5.0 Lollipop, none of the 5.0.2 or 5.1, which I may add that my Nexus 6, 7, and 9 have already. So get with the times, Asus. And we're just going to go through the quick setup. I'm not going to set up my email or Wi-Fi or anything like that. I just kind of want to get through it, but also show you what you can do. It's just basically a skin over the standard Android setup. And one thing I did kind of find cool, coming up shortly, you get 100 gigabytes free of Google Drive storage. I'm pretty sure that's more than standard, so that's kind of cool that they gave it to you. And here is the UI. Now it looks different than the standard Lollipop UI for sure. It's very smooth though, so that's a good thing. And it gives you little tips as you go along the way. As you can see, you can group your icons together or just leave them be. And of course, the first thing I like to do when I get a new phone is test the camera. The Asus Zenfone 2 has a very feature-filled camera, and I'm probably going to do a video on just all the features because there's a lot going on. The phone's very quick to autofocus, has tons of little settings and recommendations as you take pictures. And here, coming up, is a sample of how it came out. For, moderate to high lighting, it came out very good. Kind of as expected, though, for a modern camera module on a phone. And then there's the drop-down menu. And for next, we're going to go outside to take a look at the device. As you can see, we have the micro USB on the bottom, and we have the power button on the top. The sides, however, are completely void of any buttons, which is unusual. But it is important to note that since the device is on the smaller side, compared to some of the bigger phones, it's not that big of a deal to turn the phone on and off using the top button. But you can use the tap to wake feature where you just tap the screen twice to turn it on as well. And the device may look like it's just a total unibody design, but like the LG G3 and G4, you can pull the back off to get inside. The first thing I want to show you is the speakers. Don't be fooled by that grill. It's just a little single module that doesn't really impress very well. And then the top is actually the button itself. And it's important to note that it's not very tactile, but it does have some ridges into it, so it's easy to find if you're in the dark. I do wish it stuck out a little bit farther though, like the Nexus 6. And now I'm going to do some camera test in high lighting. I'm going to take a picture of the flower, some other stuff close up, and I'm just going to show you some sample shots after I'm done with this clip. From all the up-close macro shots I took, they came out very well. I did take a picture of my camera with the sun kind of right overhead, and it came very washed out. So at this point, I'm going to say the camera's hit or miss, but I am impressed about the capabilities of it. I don't really see where it's falling short compared to my Nexus 6. So that's pretty impressive, a $200 phone versus, I believe I paid $649 for the Nexus. Here's one of the shots of the flowers I took. Came out very nicely, very good colors, and it even goes up very close. Notice the detail everywhere. And then here's a picture of a spider. It focused very well, kind of beyond the leaves on the spider itself. It did a good job there. And here's the washed out picture of the camera. Don't know what happened there. And just another up close shot. This is of my shorts, so you can really see all the detail in the material. And what I really like about the front facing camera is that you can do a cool little timer like this, which allows you to take a selfie. When you do selfie mode, it automatically sets up beauty face mode, which kind of takes away any of your imperfections. And then it's important to note that as I was doing this review, I got 2 different updates. So that's promising. I like to see manufacturers that consistently do updates, know that there's issues, and try to make them better. That's it, guys. We did the unboxing, I did some camera shots, I did this, I did that. Now it's up to you to let me know what you want to see next. I'm down to do all types of different videos. If you want me to go over every single camera setting, I can do that. If you want me to do a speed test on cellular data, I can do that. If you want me to do a huge in-depth video comparing the two devices, I can do that. Whatever. I do this for you, so let me know what you want to see next. Again, please subscribe today and like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.